So as a leader of a team or as a leader in the community, when I put integrity first. Integrity meaning to be honest with yourself. There's no shortcut. Yeah, ube late and then expect to go to serious. Awukho serious. Uyangithola? Yeah, ama ungekho serious mina ngizokutshela ukuthi hayi awukho serious. So I can't take you serious.
Since Pandeni side, it's every bullet line, no one can stop me. When it jump, you just run it for me. And don't I say, God, see you gotta know this. Bang, bro. Since Pandeni side, it's every bullet line, no one can stop me.
Yeah, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Catch here. As you already know, guys, I'm always making sure I give you the freshest content. And today we have a phenomenal business person who Bongani understand. For Bongani, today we are in Bongani, African accent. That's where corner business located corner. Yeah, guys. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back again. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share the channel, guys, because we bring you valuable content here. So,
Oh no, I'm great now. Thanks for inviting me to your show.
Sure.
It's really exciting.
Yeah. Because we are behind the hustle, this is what is called the hustle yako, and the face behind the hustle. You understand? Yeah, because it's interesting who social media umbone ukuthi uyenza move and futhi nangoma like us, you understand? So being seeing it's okay, I understand this movement, so it's really inspiring umbone ukuthi even if no one like us, you can still do this, you understand?
No, definitely.
Yeah. So Khotman Lami, for what about Khotman Lami, can you kindly mina ngine short fire years ago, 2 sets, I understand. Yeah. So Bongani Mabuza is the founder of local Spaza shops like us. So it's called the African Accent. As now we are born lana immune booster la. I understand and he's been doing things.
Yeah.
So it's not the only branch la. Kona manyama branch futhi ese intapo ne. Yeah, kona any branch intapo. Kona maybe ngayazi na.
It's corner anyway.
There's
a few.
ne? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
no. Maybe just to help you.
Sure.
Bongani Mabuza is a young, not so young anymore. But he's a guy from Home, born and raised.
Sure.
The owner and founder of African Accent Brands. And the Spaza Shop that delivers to other Spaza shops.
Sure.
So what we are a distribution business, a mobile wholesaler that shares our stock with other local Spaza shops.
Sure.
South African owned in Home. So what we basically are trying to do is assist anyone who's in the Spaza Shop game,
Sure.
Get into the game. We supply a variety of products from airtime devices, card payment systems, and then we have our own brands, as you mentioned. We have our own brand of water, our own brand of kombucha.
Sure.
We're launching our own juice. So we've got something called Lulama beverages that we recently launched. And we've partnered up with a couple of brands that we are currently supplying across the spectrum. So
yeah,
that's pretty much what we do.
You've been in the game. Yeah, it tells us more about you. Plenty success. I really good in I understand it's those small steps for what time you feel even though you have reached your maximum height like your corner, you are still going there.
Yeah.
So okay, again, like when you're cleaning work, I understand. Like have you ever thought you feeling like what motivated you to Uber this business you are? Because I cannot say you are a businessman, but then you are a businessman. I understand. So cool work like boy abanga lento ukuthi ngifuna ukuba la ngikhona namhlanje.
I don't think that you just wake up and
Yeah,
go somewhere.
sure.
You dream about it. As a young person, I used to sell a lot.
Sure.
By something, so by scale. I used to sell like, all kinds of things.
Sure.
So I grew up as an entrepreneur, as it were. I might not have had the name for it, but looking back, I see what I was doing
Sure.
was
Sure.
entrepreneurship.
Sure.
So I've never not been an entrepreneur. I've always looked for opportunities to make money.
Yeah.
Carries captain.
Yeah.
So I always found a way of making money.
Yeah.
Maybe by half years captain
Sure.
sandwich,
Sure.
senginepondo nami ngikwazi ukuthenga i-ice,
Sure.
and sell sweets, nini senginemadlanyana yokuzibhayela iskipa. So I've always had that entrepreneurial mindset, and I think selling was the beginning for me, when it came to this whole entrepreneurial journey.
Sure. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the name African accent, what inspired the name African accent?
No, I remember for me, it's I've always been inspired by, everything African.
Mhm.
So I've always thought, if I had to start a business, it had to have an African touch. I think a lot of businesses that I had researched at the time, because before, going fully into a business, I had worked in corporate and I had worked in marketing and, worked in sales and
Sure,
saw
sure,
how
Sure.
big brands had established themselves.
Sure.
And a lot of them had that heritage. They were proud of, where they're from. So Gucci, a certain brand is from France, it's from Paris, it's from, because they always celebrated their European heritage, their American heritage,
Sure.
and so on.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what we don't realize is that when these brands, this is Tandayo, sizithanda because nabo bayazithanda,
Sure.
so American, they love their brands. They in fact, they prefer brand wabo more than brand wangaphandle.
Sure.
Italians, they do the same. The French do the same. So I always saw that's what makes a brand. A brand needs to have a heritage. So when I started business, I thought I need something that will, show that this is something from Africa, because a product can be from anywhere. But if you are able to, to express heritage your product through its name, then you've won half the game. So African accent for me was just to attach the heritage of the business, to the continent.
No, ngiyakuzwa
Yeah.
Khotman lami, yeah. Because vele njengoba uyibeka vele ukuthi like ama-Americans they support like support ama-product wabo, you understand? Why not thina si-create something ekuyiyethu esizoyi-owna, sizosupport abantu bethu abalike us, because
What I mean, think about it. Why am a brand wethu angabhalwa ukuthi, like if you say Balmain,
yeah,
Balmain
yeah.
ibuya Paris.
Paris, yeah.
Uyangithola?
Uyayibona
Paris
vele,
uhlala la.
ukhona, yeah, ukhona.
Uyangithola?
Yeah.
So why kungana
Yeah.
African accent kahle
Sure,
so
sure,
we need, we the only ones abazo representa i-continent yethu, ama-country wethu,
Sure.
amakasi wethu,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
for me, I've always wanted i-brand ezo-reflecta ukuthi sibuyaphi,
Yeah.
ukuthi siyaphi, ukuthi even if one day i-brand izithola ise-Europe,
Sure.
bazi ukuthi this thing ibuye katlehong.
Sure, sure.
And that's pretty much the vision behind the name, the African accent. I have a story behind it as
Sure,
well. But
sure.
for me, because I have a little bit of knowledge about Tama brands,
Okay.
I always thought that I need something reflects the heritage.
So you study marketing or?
I studied marketing at UJ.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
I did study
Yeah.
marketing. I studied filmmaking and broadcasting.
Yeah.
So and I worked in the marketing and sales space. I worked in the film and television space.
Oh.
So I was a little bit exposed, to a variety of brands. So when I started the company in 2009, it was actually a fashion brand.
Sure.
It was a clothing brand.
Okay.
So kaling okwenza ikipa,
Oh, yeah.
nizibhayisa, you know what,
Sure,
and that was my first hustle into business,
Right, yeah.
and through that I was able to see ukuthi man, and then like I started making more money than what I was earning Espanin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Then ngayicala ukuthi no man, lento le I think manga focus kuyo benefit.
Yeah.
Then I started I think I had a hair salon. So I started a hair salon. I was selling my products through that. I was selling impahla zami, apparel. It was a vibey thing, and then through that I introduced my products, my other things. Then ngiyabona ukuthi man, there's this other business now. You say grow manje le ama products. Then when you looked around, you'd see ukuthi we didn't own Ipaza at the time. Ipaza zethu, they were disappearing from local hands. So, I thought, look, man, clearly when I did my research, you would see, no, there's a lot of money in Spaza shops. There's a lot of money in the products that are being sold in the township. And I wanted a share of that. So I came up with the concept, you would see, I want to create the first Spaza Shop Franchise, hence what we are currently doing. And then that also then led to another business, which was the distribution business. Last support is in supplying our product. So business is always evolving. It's not stagnant. You are always moving. You are always doing. You are always, but when you start doing, it exposes you to the next thing.
Sure.
It's like walking. You can't jump from one place to another. It's one foot in front of the other. So mawuloku uyenza lento le iyakhanyela, iyazambula ukuthi no, how about this, how about that. So I think even our vision has grown beyond where we started. And where we thought we would be. The vision is still there. We still want to have the first Spaza Shop franchise. We are doing it. We currently own a couple of Spaza shops that are branded African accent. If you visit Katohong, you will be able to see Wuti. Lepers are different. There's something about them. Sienz are different. It's authentic, it's African, and it has that touch here to you. Labantu bayenza into ehlukile and it's promoting quality, So that's our value proposition to the market. So there are many things that we are aspiring to do now, but not to.
Okay, since you adapted to model your how do you maintain the customer base? How do you make sure that your customers are loyal? Because the business you need to always maintain the customer loyalty. How do you build loyalty between when and customers work? Because I think as checker how the Somalians did it. I understand. They wake up saying and always being there. I understand. And how do you maintain loyalty? How do you maintain it?
Loyalty. Customers they support who they want. They go where they want, and they spend their money where they feel valued. So I value my customers. I treat them with care. I always treat people respectfully. I always have time to listen to some of the tips and advices about and not just always some tips and advice. Amanye complain. So umuntu nokuza abe ne complain. I have time to listen to them and hear them out. And I think that has helped us grow and make the necessary changes where we need to. But more than anything is to always value customers and understand that our customers they spend money and are loyal where they feel valued. So Tina, we value our customers.
Ne? Angiyakuzwa khona lami. So sikule era le ye-technology.
Yeah.
So sikule era ye-technology where new things are being introduced daily. How have when now so ithole kanjani ibalance expandela kanjani i-technology to i-better head now?
Oh, yangisebenzela mina like almost 80% of my business is tech based.
Yeah.
Yes, it's namashop.
Yeah.
Yes, sithengisa i-product abantu bayangena bayaphuma, but more than anything, some of the suppliers is now, we've met online. We utilize technology to market our business through social media.
Sure.
We've created our own media platforms where we talk about everything that we are doing, where we launch our own things, we launch our own products. So asani the permission big media companies ukuthi si promoting to isizenzayo. So technology yasebenzela. We have a WhatsApp system where our customers bakwazi order through WhatsApp.
Sure.
We have a WhatsApp system where we communicate with our employees, where we do a lot of work. All the shops are connected through tech. Our staff communicates through tech. We communicate with them through tech. So tech is without it, I don't even think we would exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without it, you don't think we would. Because it's pillar way before. So with manje, it's way more simpler manje than
no, it has simplified a lot of things, but it has also created opportunities. You don't have to carry cash.
True.
I told you about Uguti supply card payment devices and we've simplified it for our customer ukuthi asibhadale sinendlela yokutrade between ourselves and our customer without exchanging iphepha. So tech has really done wonders for our business.
And imagine like in since ukule field le of Spaza Shop, what has been the most like interesting or unexpected interactions ukuba nawo nama customer or with suppliers nje ebunguthi imphethe i-business lakho?
I've had a lot of experiences. One of our most profitable products or services that we offer was just based on someone testing us out, So someone heard about the work that we were doing, because our work is mostly, about impacting a community, creating opportunities for young people. So someone was interested in that story. Whereas would you be interested in maybe I'm an airtime device?
Sure.
And then we were like, anything we business opportunity, we can take it up. I mean, mind you, at the time, things I'm a product, any old product, is our distributor like us. But then this person was like, it's a tech, something that we had never done before. We have to try out because nobody opportunity. But then that business alone, I don't think I expect to izodubula the way to ngakhona. I think every second Spaza shop home is using a device provided with it, and these are more than 3,000 shops that we've managed to supply ngama devices. And they are active, they are busy daily. Bayasebenza unabantu bangana business, but thina sabanika machine airtime yokuswipe uyangithola. So Leo business it really changed the game for Tina. It exposed us into this tech world. It exposed us to a point where nathi sesinama aspirations ukuthi create machines, create a way to my app and so on uyangithola. So that's one example, but we had many where someone came to us asifundisa ukuthi how do you make a particular drink. Sesigcina sesizenzela omunye besimsupplyela something then wavala sateka over ibhiziness yakhe. So there are many things that we've that have impacted our business positively along the way. It's just ukuthi you have to be present. Ubona amathuba mawaziveza.
And like would you say ukuthi what you just told me right now, it what sets you apart from different other shops from other like us?
What sets me apart is that I'm faster. I'm faster than most people.
Trends.
I'm ahead.
I
mean, it sounds like you're beating your chest. But I'm always thinking. I wake up very early and I sit and I think about what's next. I'm a early riser, 3:00 gang.
3:00 gang.
I'm up at 3. I sit up. Everyone is sleeping in the house, and I'm already thinking, what am I doing next year? What am I doing the year after that? So whatever I'm doing now is things that I already thought of a couple of years ago. So if you're competing with me, you have to be just as fast, and that's the difference. That's what sets us apart, is that we're always innovating, we're always next level, we're always trying to change the game, as it were. So we don't even, yes, we operate within the township market, we operate within the Spaza Shop industry, but we already know what's coming. We already know, Guti, maybe in the next few years, the Spaza Shop concept as it stands, it won't exist. Yes, we are in it, but siyazi ukuthi izobe ingasekho in the next few years. Kune online shopping, kunani. So we already planning for that. You have told. It's already happening. We're already doing it. It's just that we just sihamba nama customer way. We are moving with them. As opposed to Spaza Shop, suddenly asana a shop front. Sesithi hayi si online. Siyaba educators, sihamba nabo, sibafundisa ukuse itech, sibapha imishini yama airtime, sibapha imishini yokuswipe, ukuthi we are preparing for the future for e-business here.
And manje okay. Mention manje ukuthi like in the next maybe coming years i-Spaza Shop zizobe zingasekho. Why do you think zizobe zingasekho? Because yes, generation yamafoni whereby vele sifuna i-convenience, sifuna ukulethelwa ema-shop nani, but then when you look at kula ma-shop la ukuthi it's something ukuthi engeke iwe as much as such, because I don't think ngawa, like, because when you're a brand now and you are moving to greater heights, by the time you reach, or by the time this customers okhuluma ngaso, you will be like nationwide. You understand?
And that's the difference. A lot of shops are not brands. That's why we've branded ourselves, and that's why we want to be a brand in the market. We want to be the go-to. When you think Spaza Shop, you must think of us. You must include our name amongst those. So why I think ukuthi zizabe zingekho is because there's no need. If bakwazi ukudeliver pizza, bahlulwa yini ukudeliver isinkwa? Bahlulwa yini ukudeliver ibisi? Bahlulwa yini, uyangithola? So at some point there will be no need for people to walk to a shop. Ma une phone, the internet access is going to change the game. If everyone gets, let's say, just imagine a world where the internet is free, where you can just get online, order isinkwa, order amaqanda, order ibisi, zifike within the next minute. Why uzophumelana endlini? Uyangithola? So that is already happening. You see it in our corporates; they are already doing it. So it's about ukuthi once it hits ikasi, then everyone else can't exist. Sizoba ama-warehouse, iphaza ama-warehouse, kula sizobeka istoko khona. Itake a lot i-warehouse. Uyangithola? I-warehouse. So that's what, if you are in the Spaza Shop game or trying to get in, you should already be planning to be offering layer service online, and then how people are going to distinguish us it's going to be brands, you know. There are many e-hailing companies, but sazi Uber, sazi Bolt, but it's corn as name. Yes. So e-brand is very important when it comes to ukuthi when you are playing in a space. If you have a brand, then people can identify with your brand because you've built trust now. Sebayakwazi ukuthi okay, from this thing, see expect to good. So the same quality, the same service, the same value proposition that we've been offering our customers, we're just going to digitize it and take it across the country.
And manje when I seen because I've seen ukuthi like kunama-bicycle. So as ama-bicycle, is it for that concept esikhuluma ngayo manje of delivering isinkwa? How do I get lento le?
It's exactly that. Ama-bicycle were just an introduction into this world yokuthi singasiletha isitoko kuwo. But we are teaching ama-shop ukuthi nah concept.
Okay, is it for ama shop or even no mundo?
Right now we are doing business to business.
Okay.
So we are currently offering this last mile delivery service to our business, which is other Spaza shops. That's why we are the Spaza shop that delivers to other Spaza shops. You know, but there's nothing stopping my guy or say bicycle which I stop ending. Mababoni product. Yes, whatever I pay to kule bicycle like. Mababona something kulelo bicycle. There's nothing stop customer on his way. Ukuthi ngicela ukuthenga. Uyangithola. Beka what happened with the veggie guys? Skulethi na kunamakhona. Athengisa ama-veg. But khona manje kunama-troll azulekasi. Uyangithola. So it's convenient. Sesimela bona labantu abaphusha ama-troll. Uyangithola. So we're doing that in bicycle is one way. We're already doing it mobile. We're already doing it amapaki. So it's happening, it's gonna happen, and it's gonna continue to happen. So we must just adapt and or die.
True, you are right. So much guna this I don't know, because I've seen with there's Pick and Pay like coming to like us, and partnering like us. For you as someone who's been in this Spaza Shop game, do you think personally, do you think that's a game changer, or maybe for when as an entrepreneur owner is Spaza, do you think it's the right way to go? Because there's someone out there living among our own Spaza, Pick and Pay can come to me right now. You understand? And offer me an opportunity which, you know what, you can just brand our name there and you will do the things. Do you think it is wise for you to do that, or rather as pushy African accent is big franchise yala makas?
Exactly. Yabona thina sinenkinga yokuzidelela. Siyazi undermine wethu ama brands. So there's nothing a different that Pick and Pay is going to offer that I can't offer. Uyangithola. And I also don't have a problem concept there. I mean, by business, they see an opportunity, so they have to do what they have to do. But we must also not sleep on ourselves. We must build our brand way. We must be the ones that attach our brand way to the next level. So the same, isinkwa. So at the end of the day, is if mina ngithengisa isinkwa and then a big corporate na ifuna ukuthengisa isinkwa eKaslam, wena as a customer nawe kumele ucheck ukuthi ithuba like how is that thing going to benefit you? Because I know you. I know who you are. I know your family. I know circumstances that you live under. Who do you think ukuthi uzokuzwela? Who do you think ukuthi uzokucabangela makaset ama-price? Because the minute we don't create a competition for lama company amakhulu, they can dictate the terms. Just think about that. They will bazositshela ukuthi isinkwa siyimalini if we don't have if abana competition. Bazositshela ukuthi ama basics yibo bazoset i-price. But when we exist competing in the same space, then we are able to always offer affordable things to our people because siyazi ukuthi babuyaphi,
Sure.
siyazi ukuthi ba-afforda malini.
Yeah,
Uyangithola?
yeah.
Kunezinye izinto ezingeke zisebenze lokushini just on the basis zokuthi abantu they are unemployed, there's poverty elokishini. So anyone who doesn't come with that perspective and understanding of the market is always going to either uzohluphekisa abantu further,
Yeah.
or uzoza ngezinto ezingabancedi. So thina we are able to take into elula,
Sure.
like ipakete lamasweet,
Yeah.
still break up siwathengise ngama 1
Yeah.
bona bathengisa amapakete, thina siyakwazi ukuthengisa isweet le-5 bob.
Sure.
Until bona bastart ukuthengisa amasweet we-5 bob.
Sure.
Then bayakubonisa
Yeah.
uke walithola isweet le-5 bob wena.
Yeah.
Because they don't understand us, abazi ukuthi you see, we want to taste yale uyangithola. That's why we can't afford ipakete, but thina siyakwazi ukulivula lela pakete, skip ichapise eyi-1 as opposed to ukuthi sikuthengisele sikuforce ukuthi uthenge ipakete lama-chappies.
Sure.
Maybe you don't need the whole thing, maybe you don't need the whole cut, 6-pack yebisi.
Sure.
Siyakwazi ukulidabula thina sikuthengisele eli-1.
Sure.
Uyangithola? Siyakwazi ukukuthengisela i-half loaf, ikota.
God.
Uyangithola?
Like usayithola le nto leyo like
Usayithola because he's understanding market. Uyangithola? So we until ba interacta nathi, basebenzisana nathi in a manner respecta ukuthi nathi sabantu, nathi we want to exist in business, nathi sifuna ukwenza izinto ezi-progressive for our communities. Until basibona, they're always going to fail. They will come, but when they come without a proper knowledge of the market, all they will do is either bazosivalisa, masiqeda ukuvala bona, they will suffer. They will suffer because they will have created a community enganama business people.
Sure.
So they mustn't come but bazotake over. They must come, ba-partnere, ba-advise, sebenzisane, but also bangabulala ama-brand wethu. You know? And that is a plea to abantu themselves are the ones who can protect our own brands.
Sure.
Uyangithola? Yibo bangasupport ama-brand wethu. You know, so if uyazi ukuthi kune Pick n Pay, kune African Accent, i-choice mele ibe lula kuwe, unless mina kunento e-wrong engiyenzayo. But if ever isinkwa, your choice must be easy.
And you know? It's and I feel like it's your obligation as a member of the community to support local. I understand.
It's not an obligation per se, but it's something you must think of the ripple effect of what you are doing. Mau support business mina, maybe we go to the same church. Ngizonikele esontweni. Mawushonelwe uke wayibona i-CEO yase Pick n Pay izokoleka kini. Now I don't even want to isolate it to just one company, but there are many big companies. Abakazi siyofuna ikoleke kuma-CEO wakhona. Uyangithola? But mina bayakwazi ukuza everyday la sicala i-team yebhola, sicela isincede, sicela ini uyangithola? Ugogo bani ushoda ngani?
But man lami usangitshayela. So okay, so enye into viyevini engathanda like ukucava ukuthi okay, what role do you think as entrepreneurs, what role do you believe as entrepreneurs we play, especially in promoting economic development and empowerment like us?
We play a very important role. The government cannot create jobs. We create the jobs. We come up with the ideas. Certain things wouldn't exist in the world if it were not for entrepreneurs. So when it comes to economic development, we must all look to entrepreneurs. In fact, we need more entrepreneurs. We don't have enough.
We need more than ever.
No, we don't have enough. Like if people think competition is tight, but there are not enough entrepreneurs.
Sure.
You know, umhlaba onama-entrepreneur mnandi because everyone will understand and mindset entrepreneur is progressive. It's a progressive mindset. Crime if we had more entrepreneurs. But because we don't have a lot of entrepreneurs, everyone is looking at the one guy, like indlela yokumroba. You know how sizomngenela kanjani. That's what we are suffering from because there are not enough entrepreneurs. There are more criminals. So I would encourage anyone who onengqondo, onezandla, onamehlo, ophilayo to have some entrepreneurial thing that they are doing. Even if you are spanner, just have a thing or busy ngayo. Because ma ungekho busy nga anything, uhlala ucabanga ubutsotsi, ucabanga ukutshontsha, ucabanga ukwina ilotho. Uyangithola?
The chances are
I mean, I'm a billionaire. I exist emhlabeni. I'm an entrepreneur.
Sure.
And they didn't make those billions in Gwini Lord. So already, if the stats are saying Gucci, entrepreneurs are the ones who make the most money.
Sure.
Why is this stress ngamaloto, gambling, crime? You know? We need to just encourage people to see, entrepreneurship is the way to go, especially in the current climate where young people are not given opportunities.
Sure.
They are unemployed. Bayafunda babuye bahlale.
But mind you, what resources here? What resources or support especially entrepreneurs like us, in order to see the best product or best service? What resources do they need? Because should have resources, okay, but I would say should have resources. You call the information. I understand. There is information. What you're short, like from entrepreneurs or like us. When in your own opinion.
What resources do you think they need?
What resources do you think they need? Yeah. All of them will probably say, man, they need capital.
They need money for what?
To start whatever thing or business label has to live color. All of them say that when you mumbles what talking like capital.
You think that's true?
Do I think that's true? To some extent.
To some extent,
yeah. To some extent,
but let's say you wanna sell sweets. How much money do you need?
I mean, like less than 10 rand.
Less than 10 rand, right?
Yeah.
So you want to tell me, Guti, they can't. You need someone to invest 10 rand into you.
It's what I'm saying. Like us,
so,
idea understand? But at you capital.
But like capital capital, because what we must get to, money is very important. I don't want to lie to you. But if your idea is that good, you see, people want money for our ideas are average. Are plain. Are normal. Bafuna ukuriska imali zabanye abantu. Ema idea bona themselves that they are not willing to invest into. So any business that needs less than 10,000, right? To start, you don't need an investor. You must go wash cars, clean sneakers, to invest a business in your 10,000. So a majority of people can have a business. And anyone ought to need investment here 10,000. That person is a joke, because at the end of the day, if you can't hustle 10,000 with all, then you're going to be a very, I don't want to say poor, but you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle in business. You're going to have your ambition is too low. So if you're serious, and if you need 10,000, thola indlela.
Ukwenza i-10,000.
Yeah,
Because
ziningi indlela ongaze.
as an
I just give
entrepreneur,
you
you need a plan.
uthe ungawasha
Yeah.
amasneaker, ungawasha ikara,
Yeah.
ungashanyela, ungasebenza eShoprite for a few months, ungeza la African accent ngizokupha umsebenzi,
Yeah.
usebenze for a few months uhambe uyocala uyenza lento yakho.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's like ama-excuse ahamba phambili
Yeah.
when it comes to our community,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, it sounds bad, but sihambisa ama-excuse phambili. We always trying to find reasons okungayenzi lento, uyangithola.
Yeah.
So if ukwazi ukuhlanganisa i-10th hour,
Yeah.
then maybe ne-100th hour uyakwazi ukuhlanganisa.
Injalo.
Maybe ne-million uyakwazi ukuyihlanganisa.
Yeah.
So maybe ama-business that need serious investment, ama-business amakhulu,
Yeah.
you know. So the minute you walk through life thinking I need capital, ngishoda nge-capital, mangatholi capital, i-capital uyizwe somewhere nawe leyo nto leyo.
Ukuthi kufuneka i-capital.
Yes, uyangithola.
Yeah.
Akufuneki i-capital, kufuneka i-capital. But if besiphila emhlabeni la besithi ngingayithola kanjani i-10th hour? Uyangithola. Ezopost ubani ozongiphi i-10th hour?
Yeah.
Because mangikupha yona wena ngeke uyivalue leyo mali.
Yeah.
Uyangithola.
Yeah.
Even if idea yakho iyabheda, uzobudlisa imali yami.
Sure.
Uyangithola. But makwe yakho ozitholele yona, maybe you will value it. Maybe you will do something. Uyangithola.
Yeah.
So we didn't start with a lot of money. We don't come from wealth. We're not rich. We didn't have an uncle or Mali,
Sure.
and so on. And by the time totally investment, as it were,
Sure.
already business
push.
kwenye level.
Yeah.
So people invest entweni ezimuvayo, entweni ezenzakalayo, uyangithola. So you want to start a podcast but ufuna capital. You know, just start.
Sure.
Then maybe kunomuntu ozothi ayazi ngalento yenzayo, maybe ngifuna ukudlala i-ad.
Yeah.
Uyangithola na imali.
Sure.
Or maybe yazini since intwana yami uphusha kanje, ithi ngikubhayele enye mic.
Sure.
Yabo, or ithi ngikugayi software, or ithi ngikutholele, but angeke ngikusukele uze kimi uthi ngifuna imali ye-software, ngifuna imali ye-mic, ngifuna imali yani. Angikwazi nokuthi uyakwazi nokuthi interview number 1. Uyangithola. So investor kanjani? Anyone, abantu ama-ideas maningi.
Sure.
So wena mohlezi neyakho ucabanga ukuthi yakho unique special ene umele capital for yona, mosha isikhathi. So just we must learn to do. You know, just do it. That mentality is what makes a difference.
Yeah, and when as a leader, and I'm sure in a team, you understand, in a team behind when you can't do as a little you want, you understand. And when what type of skill sets or do you now in order ukubonisa abachita labo bakulandelayo move or what types of skills is your or leadership qualities, you understand, now uboniseni abachita ukuthi you know what, it's doable lento le, because masikubheka sonke like us yabo ukuthi lo hot man lipush, you understand, masikhumbula lila bekidladla nyana phela icale yonke lento la, you understand, mangikhumbula kahle bekunekipa njengobusho bekishipa ngayi yabona ama stake ne stock manje njengobusho ukuthi ya distributor nani mangikhumbula bekuneshipa ngayi yabona vele. You are selling t-shirts, caps, everything. Futhi, no. It was not a Spaza shop. It was a salon.
Yes.
Yeah. Before
but
it was a Spaza shop.
I told you all of this. Already.
That you understand?
It's but it evolved.
Yeah.
So if I had to wait to a point to yazi ngifuna imali yama van, ngifuna imali yama bicycle, I wouldn't do anything. I had to start. I had a vision. I'm faster. I'm ahead. So when I started, I already knew I planned. And that's the difference between me and Umuntu. When I'm also beginning the next one. So the main thing here is that when you say you look up to me, you have to move like I move. You must be consistent. Nini ukona nini na huku. Maona ma excuse. I can't take you seriously. So what I try and do is inspire people to show up.
mean, I show up. That's the difference between me. Mina ngizobe ngikhona. Uyangithola? Yeah, mawukhathala mina ngizobe ngikhona. Mawulala mina ngikhona. Uyangithola? Yeah, I'm always ngikhona. I'm consistent. Like you come next year ngizobe ngiloko ngikhona. Ukuthi ngiyawina or ngiyaluza ngikhona. Uyangithola? Angeke ukuthi mawudlala igame. Yabona, you must think of business like a sport. I'm told you must play the game till the end. Ubuye futhi next week. Baloku bathi kune Sundowns ubuye next season. So that's the mentality. It's not about ukuthi. It's not always about to win. It's about the game, loving the game, enjoying the game. So I always, and the people who look up to us, I'm always trying to show them you have to love this thing. We have to, when we are selling, you have to love it. Mama, you can't even offer a customer the customer feel off. So we need to teach our, especially young people, to take themselves seriously, to show up, be on time, be consistent, have tenacity. And nothing is gonna stop you. Mindset you are win. But now, even the way you talk, now start stress. Maru expect to have back to stress. Keza, cleaning, yenziza into zakho ngestyle man uchaze like masibone le ntwana iyachaza man uyangithola le ntwana le way yenza ngakhona the way ibhayisa ngakhona uyangithola the way man le ntwana I consistent izolo bethingisa ilona amalona uthi wamaphela uyangithola namanje isase busy ngaleyo game leyo then siyakujwayela maybe angithenganga namhlanje but mawubuya kusasa ngiyakuphosa ngiyaqala sengiyakubheka manje uyabuya kwesi3 le ntwana serious mos uyangithola ubuya kwesi4 senginothisa ezinye izinto ukuthi mari nithi le ntwana le ubuya kwesi5 maybe sengifuna ukufaka umsebenzi uyangithola because ungibonisa iconsistency ungibonisa ubuwena ungibonisa ipassion ungibonisa drive ukuthi onayo uyangithola.
Would you say it's something, it's a quality that you ube now in order for not even just as a business person but then as an individual? Would you say it's,
exactly?
Yeah.
As a person, yazi injani lento le ifana nokuya esikoleni.
Yeah.
You know why isikolo we were like daily. It's to teach you consistency. It's not to ukufundisa geography. No, bakufundisa consistency. Vuka, iya, uyele move, study, buyela, uyangithola. Bakufundisa I-progress. That's why i-report maybe is a progress report. Ukuthi mara ngicale la. Sengila. Makuphela unyaka nayi performance yakho. Ne business injalo. Khona abafeyelayo because abekho consistent. Uyangithola banokulova. Uyangithola. But mawuya yazi esigela mawungaya every day noma udomne ungaphuma ne50%. Mawulalela uya every day. Noma udomo ungaphuma ne50. Uyangithola. Naku business kunjalo. Mawu consistent. Noma ungekho talented, noma into yenzayo singekho sure ngayo ne. But ihalf yabantu bathengiselayo bazothenga. Because consistent. Uyangithola. So you umehluko. If you're doing a podcast, then nini upostile, nini na upostanga, nini uhlezi 5 months upostanga. You are not consistent. You can't follow into yenzayo. But mawuthi every Friday uzopost. Every Friday we look forward to what you are doing. Uyangithola. We look forward to what you are doing because you may think we're not watching. Our views are low. You think we're not watching, but then we are posted. Then when we lose in the heart, naseskela kunjalo. Maybe first time I'll pass up. So yenza, so ya low, outside, so ya pema, so you can't give up on yourself. You must be consistent. You always do this thing consistent. Uzomangala abantu so nama viewers abaya wonke umuntu uyazi ukuthi Friday siyoma channel kantwana uyangithola. That's what the consistency is, uyangithola. And that's what we must teach people. Mawune car wash vula ngesikhathi esithize, uvala ngesikhathi esithize, ngamalanga athize, sikujwayele ukuthi hayi umntwana vele namhlanje uvalile because ilanga lakhe lokuvala. But sazi ukuthi ngamalanga okuvula uvulile. Uyangithola. Even if you work for someone, be consistent. Be reliable. Uyangithola. We want things, abantu bafuna i-predictability. Bafuna ukwazi ukuthi manyala phana ngizowathola amaqanda. Manyala phana ngizosithola isinto. Manyala phana ngizothola i-drink yami. Uyangithola. That's what people want. They want consistency. And anyone who can provide them consistency wins. Ilula le game.
Which is why some entrepreneurs like being an entrepreneur is easy. Just you finally this freedom, but then this freedom will make you 7 days. You understand? This freedom comes with challenges. You understand? Every day, you know, you need to show up.
Show up. Show up. Show up without talent. Show up without money. Show up empty. Ama-shelf empty. Yeah, show up uvule. Yeah, uzokwazi ukucabanga kahle ubheke ishop yakho, shop uvule. Ungaluzi spirit, uyangithola. And that showing up, consistent. Shows ukuthi there's something about you. Uyangithola. Lelanga uzodecide ukungazi esikela ngazo. Ilanga la ke yonke into ezovela etestini kuzokhulunywa ngayo lelo langa lelo. Uyangithola. So nawe lelanga lelo uzodecide ukungapost. Lelanga lelo uzodecide ukungavula ibusiness yakho. Is that day la i-investor lo efunayo izovela. Uyangithola. It's the day la umuntu uzothi uyadlula athi man bengithi lo muntu lo ngimlethele into ekanje. Bengithi ngilethe umuntu okanje ukuthi azonceda lo muntu wena udecide ukuvala. Uyangithola. Be consistent.
Yo, I think it's a repeat, understand? And it's enough motivation. You've said it all. With aspiring entrepreneurs, but like us, and even as an individual, because it's more of a personal business. It's who understand the way who's passing a corner, you know, the way who's passing a corner. Pushing the job, if it's all right, even
it's a serious thing, so if you're not a serious person, you expect to sit serious. Uzobona ngathi sibhekela phansi mara wena ugeza. Number 1 nje, okay, uyangithola. Sibhekela phansi but awugeza ngadanga. So sula. Uyangithola. Sula, and then ke lapho ke ungasho ukuthi hayi yazi ngibengezile, clean, well presented, yibo abaningi. Yeah, yabona mina nginaleyo attitude. Mawungangithandi or ungathandi into engiyiphushayo. Uyi problem. Mina nginale because mina ngiyenza sponsor. Yabo, I'm not going to do anything undermine brand yami. I have a brand that I represent well, and bawuthi umeme podcasting yakho uzogcoka ishirt because ngizithatha serious. Uyangithola. So if ever when then you are not happy for one thing or another, maybe I won't even take it personal because ngiyazi ukuthi okay ngizile abandithi nganoka kamnandi ngaziprepare mindset yami ngimenzela isikhathi. So if you're not happy, it's okay. It's not a reflection on me. Maybe yena usasena ama issue adila nawo uzofika kule level enguyo, but ngoba ngiyazazi vele I'm always ahead, they will catch up. You know, that's how I look at it, you know.
And man, you mentioned something very interesting, Master Carl, you are in 3 AM game. And man, in a family, we cutting tomorrow, you feel in 3 AM game. How do you balance everything, your personal life and your business life? Because for me, as an entrepreneur, I feel that you need time to sleep. How many hours do you sleep?
How much time do you think you need to sleep?
How much time do I think you need enough time to make the right decision the next day. You need
Yeah, but how much time is there?
and if they are always saying like 8 hours, I don't think would
Nah,
a real entrepreneur like I don't think a real entrepreneur sleeps 8 hours.
You can't.
You can't.
How do you sleep 8 hours when your competitors are?
Yeah,
I'm told.
I understand. Yeah.
Ah, bruh.
And how many hours? How many hours?
3-4 hours is enough.
For
Then
you.
you're resting. Sleeping is not an event.
It's not an event, but man,
It's
not
not
like the decisions, the critical decisions that
you make them at that time.
At that time.
Nah, bruh.
Nah.
Sleeping is not an event.
Yeah.
It's rest.
It's a head. Yeah.
Once you've rested, it's like abantu abaphuza 24. We are told.
Yeah.
We call, I mean we get.
Yeah.
No, you can't do that. We are told. You just because to 8 hours doesn't mean you look at 8 hours.
Straight, yeah.
We are told.
Yeah.
If you sleep for an hour and you feel rested after an hour, you've done sleeping. We are told. If you sleep 2 hours and we are told, and you feel rested after 2 hours, you are done. If you sleep 4 hours and you feel you are done, we are told, then ukuthi abanye abantu balele awulali ngoba yazi senza njini siyakopelana ngoba lele nami yana uyangithola abakavuki uloku checka ukuthi abantu abakavuki before uvuka wena sowuvukile but now you don't do anything because uzitshela ukuthi hayi abakavuki leyo nto leyo iyekhathaza uyangithola. There's something called a sleep cycle.
Yeah.
Every 9 hours the brain must get rest.
Okay.
Once wavuka you can go for 9 hours before train people.
Yeah.
So mawuvuke ngo3 una 9 hours to go, awake, fresh. Uyangithola? Wavuka the minute uvuka nje ungabuyeli uyolala. Because the lento eyenza ukuthi ubuyele uyolala uzibuza ukuthi yini leyo nto leyo, ukuthi abanye abantu balele, ukuthi kusase early, ukuthi uyangithola sowuvukile ibody yakho sekutshelile ukuthi uvukile qhubeka, then kula ke you do your ukuthulile kumnandi, you do your best work there. Uyangithola, uyakwazi ukuplana, uyakwazi ukuthi uspend i-hour nje just ucabanga. Yeah, ungana umuntu ozokufuna anything ucabanga use ingqondo. Uyangithola. So we must take time and really don't waste time. We have one life.
Sure.
You wanna spend half of it sleeping.
Yeah.
Wake up.
Such interesting opinions you have. Interesting, very interesting. Any last words, where do we see African accent in the, what are your future plans in the next 5 years? What should we expect as the community like us, you understand? And for the youth out here, now coming from, and what other ways, and what will you give them to just to motivate or inspire them?
No, look, I mean, motivation lasts for a moment, you know, but discipline makes the difference, you know. So be disciplined in your dreams, in your goals, in the things you do, in the way you move, you know, style sakho man. Just yonke into, the way you wenza izinto ngakhona, show discipline ukuthi lo muntu lo uzimisele, you know. Then sizokuthatha serious. That's what I want to say to young people. And then African accent, expect to see it everywhere. You know, other people don't even know under a shared vision, a common brand, an established brand that we own, that is local, we can do so much more. So for now, sisaba fundisa, sisaba understandisa ukuthi why we all have to have the identity A1. And my vision is that every single locally owned Spaza Shop operates under one banner. Singasike compete, you know, ngama-brand angafani, you know, Thula Sizwe, that thing doesn't stick. I create affinity, brand association. I want to can't fall in love with your brand because they see you as just another Spaza Shop. But once we can all have a common vision, a common brand, a common way, like a way of doing things, then we can compete with the big companies. So that is the vision that we're trying to push with franchising Spaza Shop and simplifying the way they do business, for them to embrace technology. Those are things that we're trying to push. So in the next few years, you'll see us online, you'll see us delivering so a community can expect that in the next few years, months to come.
So another thing that we mentioned about being fun of a franchise for, let's say, someone who has excess cash and who loves the brand, who see the brands, we want to envision a brand, you understand? Franchising, how do we go about it? Is it are we allowed to come and say, yes, no one, I love the brand, can I just use your brand? And
yeah, you can't just use the brand. You have to work. Let's work with each other. So anyone who loves the brand, who wants to have their own African accent Spaza Shop, do what we do. We already have a model for that. They can get in touch with us. They can find us on all our social media platforms. African accent brands on all social media platforms. We have something called the African accent Spaza Shop on social media. We've got something called Spaza Shop Tours. Where you know it's a quarterly event that we do where we bring investors like us, and then we just tour Ikasi. We tell them the history of Ikasi. We show them investment opportunities. Actually, siyawaletha ke thina ama-investor manilele siyenzithola Ikasi sihamba nabo Ikasi sibabonisa Ikasi ukuthi banga-investa. So you can just get in touch with us. You can also look me up on my personal pages, Bongani Mabuza, and then you'll get to see some of the things that we are doing. You'll get to see our contact details there, our emails and so on, and then get in touch. If you are really interested in investing in a franchise, a African accent, how we can work with you, and then we'll share with you our values. If they align, definitely we can do it. It's not about money for us. We love money, but it's not about the money. It's about this vision that we have of doing something for Ikasi that is going to create jobs for our young people. It's going to change the face of Ikasi, and it's just going to make us serious people. No, bayasidelela, so nathi mele sizithathe serious,
No, ngiyabonga Khotman Gama kakhulu, ngiyabonga Khotman, it was such an honor ukuhlala nawe. You have interesting points, and even the way uphila ngakhona life yakho, you can see ukuthi into discipline, into eyazi into ifuna life yini, understand, and which is what I think we need most like us. Ama-Khotman akwazi ukuyenza into asibonisayo ukuthi it is possible, understand, ukuthi uyenze out there. Ngiyabonga kakhulu.
Thank you for hosting me. I hope your supporters, your fans can keep following and subscribing to your channel. Now I'm very impressed. You're doing amazing work. All the best and higher and higher.
Yeah, guys. As you wanna, guys, I mean, take yourself serious. You understand? Take yourself serious. Always show up. You understand? Always make sure you stand out. Because you mentioned some very interesting points. But then the most important thing is to take yourself serious. Always show up. It's not always about imali and what other people are saying, but then it's about the passion more than anything. understand it's always about the passion and believing in yourself, believing in your own vision, and then the rest will follow. So from me to you guys, yeah, we came, we show up, we showed up, Nazi. So then continue sharing the videos, continue liking, and yeah, guys, till we meet again, yeah, guys, let's wrap it up. Peace, my faith.